So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scribe a mark on the nut and just try to scribe the pinion here, so I can know where I need to put that back, so I can get it back in on pretty much in the same depth. Then I don't have to sweat anything. Usually I take like an angle grinder and just buzz it real quick, but I ain't got that right now, so I'm just gonna take and scribe it and then pull this sucker off. If I can get it off. I don't have a frickin' any air tools. Alright, hopefully that'll work. I just remember it's pretty much just like 2 threads. So I don't see any like marks up here, but it's pretty easy not to get them turned around. Just remember this little deal points towards the outside, and then there's a green dot here which indicates the green cap here. So we'll just make sure that we use that and kind of just keep that in our head. That way, putting it back together, we shouldn't have any issues. So I'm gonna get these pulled out right now, and then I'll just remember that this is up. And yeah, so we should be good to go. And I have it on camera. Alright, so we got the, I guess the yellow shim on the right side. Alright, so race and yellow shim on the right side, and then we got white shim on the left side. I'm going to go set this aside somewhere where it won't get hurt. Alright, so I'm going to bag these up separately here. Adjust the camera so you know what I'm talking about. So this is our one, the yellow, the jello. And then we'll put our race and white shim in here. And I'll clean this stuff up before I put it back in, but just want to keep it safe and all damaged. I mean, it ain't gonna, it's just a frickin' race and a thing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. But just to keep them together, I don't want them to get mixed up. We're good to go here. And I'm gonna find a plastic bag, which I got one here. Put this in, just because I don't want to get a bunch of crap in the bearings. And then I'll just set it aside. Oh, we'll be good to go. Alright, now Now I'll pull this, I gotta get going here in a minute, but I'll get this frickin' pinion out. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna stop here because I'm gonna have to pull the, probably have to whack that frickin' yoke off of there. So I'll stop here for now, and then we'll return and get on it. All right, before I wrap it up for right now, I had a look at these seals, all the carriers out, and they actually look pretty good. So I don't know exactly what I was looking at with my bore scope, but they look good. So I don't know, I'm here, I might as well change them. I've come this far. I need to do the pinion seal anyway, so whatever. I've already pulled it apart, so I might as well replace them. So there's one less thing to worry about. So anyhow, that is all. Alright guys, back at it. Got the wife napping, kids are napping, and that is a green light for Dave to do a little work here. Looks pristine. We'll keep her. Try to get this one out. I'm gonna use this freaking high lift jack. Well, it's the Schmitty built one, but one that I bent. I thought I had two pieces of this, but I have my other one over there if I need it. But I think I can get it out with this. Let's see. Moving. That wasn't bad. I'm just gonna get up in here and do some cleaning. Alright, well here's what I got. I got this deal, and the seal is kind of flush with that, but I got this socket. Might work. Alright, so I did a search on the interweb. Survey says these are 60 foot-pounds, and that sounds about right to me. So if I trust that unnamed website that had the torque specs, I'll bust out the torque wrench. Alright guys, I got the axles set up in here and looking groovy. I don't think I introduced too much dirt. I cleaned the tubes out as good as I could, as much as I could, and I tried to keep the axle elevated while going in, so it felt pretty smooth. Don't foresee really any issues. So new U-joints, new inner seals. Checked all this out. Everything looks good. New pinion seal up in there. Get you around there and see that there. Everything seems like it's spinning pretty freely. It's got spinning axles now, but everything's spinning pretty good. So tomorrow I'll get out and we'll get our stuff back here, get our spindle on, get new seals, get the hubs bolted up. I'll be ready to put it up in the K10. Maybe if I get out here early tomorrow, I can get that done, get it down here on the ground, pull the K10 in, and at least get it up in there. And then I still have to, the problem that I had with the other one, and with at least this one I can get it in the garage, is that, so you can see I still got the 6 luggers on the front, and then I got these on the back. So my problem is once I put that 8 lug deal up in here, I have to, oh, I'm getting grease everywhere. I'm gonna have to, I have the other set of those black wheels, and I'm gonna have to have my tires swapped to the black wheels before I can move the K10 again. So that's kind of where my problem's at, but I think it'll be all right. Just we can chill in the garage until I get up and get those tires swapped out. But that wasn't too rough to do this. It took a little bit of time, but it wasn't too bad. It's pretty easy actually. And I appreciate all the comments and all the little tips you guys give me. That's pretty cool. So we'll get after it some more tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll put this video up. There's some pretty good information on this, and then tomorrow maybe I'll finish up and swap it in the truck. Maybe that'll work out. But it is Saturday. I was able to get out here today. I feel blessed to be able to do that. So let's wrap it up here. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And I'll get this up for you, and I'll get you another video tomorrow. I should be able to sneak out here for a little while. Don't have too many plans. So you guys take care. Talk to you soon.